Hello.
Well,
Oh,
we
welcome to the second installment of Double the Reactions. I know y'all just saw us on Three Ways to Say It podcast, but this another segment. But this week we will be talking about the Met Gala. So we're gonna be giving our favorite
Ooh.
looks, the moments from it that we like, and we just gonna get into it. So this year's theme was they were basically honoring choreography. Um, and I guess a lot of people. I actually, when I look at it, I don't even see him in it. But I guess he was just the person who they were honoring this year, and everybody just kind of
Mm-hmm.
wore white and whatever they thought. I think a couple people like Tiana Taylor might have wore the little tie he wore, and I saw it every other play. But in general, people just kind of just wore what was beautiful and what they wanted to wear. So yeah, that's basically what
Okay.
it is. So let's just get into what we really here to do, and we really gonna talk about this fashion. So I'm gonna let you start it off. So we are gonna do our top three. We're gonna
Top
start with
three.
number
Okay.
three, and you
Okay.
go ahead, Ashley.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Of course, I am Ashley. So I'm gonna give you my top three looks, and we're gonna start with the number three, who is Miss Michaela Cole. And
Mm-hmm.
you guys, of course, you can see her dress here. Well, let me just say, Michaela, she is, let me look at my notes, y'all, a filmmaker, a singer, and oh wait, my phone. Oh, can you see me?
Yeah,
Hello?
keep going.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, a filmmaker, a singer, and a composer. So say, okay, wait. So Michaela Cole, she is a filmmaker, a singer, and she is a composer. And I think you guys can remember her from the Black Mirror
Yes.
series from Netflix. What else? You know, I feel like she played in something else I've
She
seen.
played. She just played in Black Panther. She was just in Black Panther.
Okay, that's okay. Black Panther. So
Yeah.
that's the main thing. Sorry, Black Panther
Mm-hmm.
too. So anyway, back to her look. Michaela had on a gorgeous, and let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right because I don't need these fashion designers hit me up. It is Schiaparelli. Schiaparelli. I'm gonna
Sound
go with
good.
that. Schiaparelli. It was a sheer, like net-ish looking gold, brass, maybe like a brass colored dress, and it had shells. I think it had chains on it as well. If I zoomed in a little more, you could see like the
Mm-hmm.
chains on it. She had shells covering the boob area, and it looks like she had shells covering the kitty area.
Yeah.
Um, and the skin, like the color alone,
Yeah.
just made her skin glow. And she is already just a beautiful woman, especially
Mm-hmm.
with the high cheekbones. I love that she had her natural hair
Mm-hmm.
braided back. It just brought the look together. And the reason why I actually put her number three, I was gonna put her number two, number one ish. I just wanted the dress to fit just a little better. And when I say that, just a little more snug, not too fit, not too tight, just a little more, take it up a little more on the sides. But other than that, I felt like Michaela killed it, represented for the beautiful brown skin, dark skin women.
Mm-hmm.
I love a nice gold palette, bronze palette on, dark skinned women, brown skinned women.
Mm-hmm.
And she set it off. I love it. So shout out to Michaela Cole, girl. You killed it. I love it.
And I was, I was gonna put her in my thing too, so I saw you send it. But yeah, I like the. It's just crazy. It's hard to. I'm looking at it. It's hard to. It's really hard to start somewhere. That's what I think I like about it. That it's so much detail and so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I definitely like the covering of the chest because it's like it ain't necessarily like, oh, I'm covering it. It just fits. It's in place
Mm-hmm.
well. So yeah, I look and I actually like the shoes too. Like you can
I
and let
couldn't
me not
see
even because
him.
oh snap. The picture I got you can see them You'll see it on the picture I use. But yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and also I think I meant to say like she looks like a literally like a black mermaid caught in a net, like a
Yeah.
beautiful
That's
net. So
yeah.
that's probably one of the reasons why it didn't fit so tight and why it was
Yeah.
kind of loose a little. So because I'm
Hmm.
thinking of a net, so that's probably another reason. So I'll just take that back on the fitted part. I had to just sit and think about it, but I
Yeah.
loved it regardless.
Oh yeah. Definitely top 10 of the night. I don't think she was highlighted as much as she should have been, but I'm glad we kind of doing it now. Yeah, because I didn't
Hmm.
really see many people talk about it, but yeah, she definitely deserved to be in the top 10 of something for the night.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. So I guess I'll do my number three. Um, my number three, and let me make sure I pull him up so I can be looking at talking. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my number three, which actually was my number one at first, but then I said, let me take it back because I only put it number one because I would actually personally wear it. Is
Hmm.
Gilgis Alexander, and he is a basketball player. He played for OKC. And
Okay.
which is cool to see athletes there. You know, you rarely see athletes there. Like what LeBron is. Oh, anyway,
Oh, we know LeBron really wanted to be there. He'll be there, but he was in the playoffs, so he
oh, okay,
probably
okay,
working on it. Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway,
Shout out to
but yeah,
LeBron. Uh
anyway,
huh.
but yeah, yeah, and he wore a custom piece made by Thomas Brown, and it just when I look at it, I think what I like about it so much is it's simple, but it's not. Like if you look at all the different layers, almost like you got on two different jackets, but it's not just the way the layers, the way they lay.
Okay.
And for me, when I look at the Met Gala, I always look to see what the men can do because since if you think about it, it's more like a we look at the dresses and what the women got to bring. So when a man stands out, I have to put you on my top three because I mean, I'm not saying you put the effort in, but your designer, whoever styles you, put the effort in. So I
Okay.
definitely think it fit him well. And it's more, I think, and actually, I would say his kind of did pay a little homage to who they were honoring because it gave kind of that tuxedo kind of look. But it
Mhm.
just was tuxedo 3.0. I loved it. I would actually wear this. Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
liked it. I really like it. It's simple and it was just great. But yeah,
I can agree. I like his outfit as well. I will put him number three as male for me,
yeah.
one of the males. But I actually enjoyed looking at him in that outfit. So
That,
he ain't married, is
that boy, that boy probably.
he?
I don't think he married. Not that I know.
Oh, okay, because I don't want to, step on nobody's
Well,
toes. And
he was there
then,
by himself, so you
well,
know.
he married. Let me
There
stop.
you go.
She probably
But
was
yeah,
but busy. I said bothers and busy.
yeah. But yeah, I just like it. Like if you are not using it or not wearing it anymore, I can give you my address, tell you where I stay at, and you can just send it to
I
me. Let somebody else get some use out of it. But yeah, that's my number three.
wonder, do they do that?
Like give it to somebody else. They
But then it's
should.
the fashion designer stuff,
True.
right?
And I do think they archive a lot of stuff. They don't usually people don't wear it twice, so they probably archive a lot of
Okay.
it. Especially if they custom make it. So yeah, but I can fit it. It don't matter. What's up? I can fit it. I ain't that tall, but I mean I can roll it up. It don't
Yeah, we can
matter.
find a tailor. We definitely
There
can
you
find a
go.
tailor.
Exactly. So
Okay. So on to number two. My second favorite look, I'm gonna have to go with, and this was hard between him and my number one pick, but I'm
ooh,
gonna just go put him in number two with all the stuff that's going on. So that's the reason why I put you in number two. But shout out to Diddy, P Diddy. I'm gonna put you in number two. Of course, everybody know who P Diddy is.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't have to go into that.
Right.
So I love his look. The all black, we already know he's a scorpion like me. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, when I looked it up, he was wearing his own collection, like the Sean
Yeah,
Dunn
Sean John, he
Couture.
was.
Cause I was
Yeah,
like,
he
is
was.
this a joke? I was like, wait, is somebody being funny or is this for
Yeah.
real? So I just put it
Yeah,
down.
that's
So from my understanding, it is Sean John Couture. which is
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. He had the all black. I think it was more so like a shirt, pants, I don't know, and a cape. So I'm just gonna go with the cape.
Yeah.
I love the cape. It was just
Yeah.
giving me full blown, like if you look up Scorpion male, what he would look like, the darkest deep part of a scorpion, that is that look that I would see. I love black because I'm a scorpion as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just loved it. I'm sorry, like Diddy killed that. And I love
Mm-hmm.
the fact that he did have Carisha with him and she killed her look too. But I'm sorry, Diddy brought it together.
There you go.
And I'm just gonna say that. I just loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love everything about it. Like I
Yeah.
would have my man wear that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with it. That's all I gotta say about P. Diddy on it. I loved it.
and and I know you love it because it's all black. So
Love
and
it,
it was not fair for anybody else, but it's okay.
yes.
Um, yeah, I definitely like I love the cape part. I think that's what brought it together for me. It was like the cape. So that's why I said to even see that it's his own thing was kind of like cool because you would think that's another designer. So for
Yeah.
him to be have some some part in it or his team or whoever behind him to have some part in it that was well put together. That's why I
Yes.
said so. I think his it was like as well kind of honoring the man because it was more like he was more of the tie tie and shirt, just one of those like dress up type of men. That's all he wore. So I think that's kind of
Yeah.
about the line, but it just turned it dark. And I do like when people do that just straight. If you're gonna do a color, just do it all the way. I like when people go
Yeah.
all the way
I
with a color.
agree.
So if you're gonna do pink, go all the way pink. If you're gonna do blue, do
Hmm.
all the way blue. So for him to do all the way black, it made perfect. And he low key looked like Dracula a little bit. He kind of looked like a villain or something. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like a
Yes. And
villain look.
well, that's what they say he is anyway, but I don't
Okay.
know. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's all right. But yeah, he definitely like he gave like a villain look. And I liked it. I like for you to literally look like I feel like these type of, like this type of fashion thing, you're portraying something. Your look should look, should resemble something
Yes.
out of here. So I do think he looked like the perfect villain. And I think he act like that in real life too. So anyway. So yeah, that's all I had to say back to number two. So and
Okay.
it's funny, your number two is the date of my number two. My number two is to
Wow.
Carisha, Young
Okay,
Miami.
Riri.
We
Okay.
all know who Carisha is. That's the city girl. Like, who don't like Carisha? If you don't like Carisha, what you doing?
Right.
Come on now. But anyway, so yeah, Carisha, she went in, and I don't want to say the designer name wrong. I think it's either Luca Lynn or Luca Lynn, but I'm gonna go with Luca Lynn.
Okay.
And it was more of when I look at it, it looked like literally she just had on something that was straight sheer. I think if you take
Hmm.
everything off, I think she barely had really anything on. And then she kind of had the pearls to go on the top, and it low key kind of resembled what Kim Kardashian had on this year, where it was like the kind of
The
pearls
per
that droop down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And this ensemble or whatever she was, I
Neck
don't know.
piece.
Yeah, neck. There you go, neck piece. It was. I just love it. It reminded me like a black swan. That's what I thought when I saw it. That's why I really liked it. So yeah,
Okay.
it was cool. I think it did her body well. I don't think it was like for it to be revealing. I don't think it was too revealing. And I like stuff like
Right.
that where it's not like distasteful. Like it was. It just looked beautiful. That's what it looked like
Yeah.
to me. And I like the train part of it. It was put together well. And yeah, and that's why I just really like what she had on, and that's why I say, and it went well. What did it had on? It was perfect. I mean, they
Yes.
just
It
killed it
definitely
together.
mixed well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I think they should have been really. That's why I said I don't know why they don't be. Well, we know why, but like they should have
We
been like I
know.
know like after every Met Gala used to be somebody on like a bold cover or who was the best. For them to come together and both kill it like that, they should have been like on the
Yeah.
bold cover. It should have been them. If I don't know if it came out, it could be them, but regardless, if it ain't them, it should be them. They did perfect. It was perfect. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah, man.
Okay. I definitely like Young Miami's look. It was giving me like black lampshade vibe. Like I was just loving it. Like that top piece, like um the pearls at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
everything. Like I actually did love her look. So if I had to put her at a number, I would definitely put her 4. She's in top 5 for me.
Yeah,
Um, but yes, I enjoy Young Miami's look. So I
there you
agree
go.
with you.
And at the end of the day, not now in the world look like this. G5 hair
G5
wrapped up.
hair wrapped up.
Ice by little Chris.
Bitch, I was worried both fuck I look like trying to go
Like
in
trying to
this.
go at this. What I look like
Fuck I
city
look
shot,
like city side
city
and
shot,
not
and
making
not
every
make
hit.
every hit. Wait, anyway, okay, but yeah.
Yes.
So Carisha, you won it. I'm gonna just say Carisha was my favorite female of the night. I couldn't give you number one, but you are my favorite female of the night. I think you. Everybody else did good, but I think you did the best. And I also think for this to be her first Met Gala, you came and
Mm-hmm.
I think you just gave
Killed
you
it.
really put out there some people didn't even expect from you from a city girl. So there you go. You showed them how the city girls do it. So yeah, that's my number two. My number two.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, drum roll. Can I hear it, please? My number one top look is going to, and hopefully I am pronouncing her name correctly. So don't shoot me, okay? Svetlana Bev Bevza.
Okay. It goes well.
Svetlana Bevza.
That's her first name.
So,
Say her first name.
well, it's Svetlana, I think.
There you go. I'm saying like just say the
Swef-
first name. That last one ain't.
so, okay, so I'm gonna go with Svetlana. She is my number one pick. Svetlana is a Ukrainian fashion designer. She's 40 years old, beautiful woman. As you can see, she was wearing a beautiful, simple black. It looked like a tube top dress. I call it a tube
Mm-hmm.
top dress. But on top, she had the white angel wings,
Mm-hmm.
like a nice, what do you call it? Like a
What are you talking about? Like a shawl?
shoulders.
What are
I
you
don't
saying?
know. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
it's like a shawl feel, but
Yeah.
it was angels, like the feathers just gave you like a real nice angel vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love that look. I would, yeah, she's number one for me. It just gave me like a fallen dark angel, and the
Yeah.
look she was giving was just, and she was wearing her own fashion. So I think the
Mm-hmm.
name of it is Bevza. Bevza. Please, I hope I am pronouncing it correctly. I am from Alabama and I am really country. So forgive me, Svetlana. But I love that look. If it's any way, like I wouldn't even be mad. Like I will wear something like that for my wedding. Like there will
Mm-hmm.
be a wedding dress for me. Since it was so Met Gala, because to me this Met Gala theme was a little on a scale of 1 to 10, like a
Yeah.
5. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
so extravagant like the other ones, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like there was just enough. Like it was just so simple, but yet grand and royal to
Uh-huh.
me. It just gave royalty in a sense to me,
Yeah.
just for me. So, Svetlana, you killed that. I'm giving you number one for me. I love it. I would love to wear some of your designs. I would definitely be looking at her website once we get off here
Mm-hmm.
because that was cool. That was nice. So
Yeah. And
number
let me
one, Svetlana.
say I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not gonna mess it up. But I'm gonna talk about what she had on. Yeah, that's why I got that vibe like a fallen angel. And I think, and like I say, I always like when something is simple. It's a lot to take in, but it's so simple because I feel like that what it was.
hmm
It was simple, straight black and white. But it's like the way that it's proportioned and like like angel wings and stuff. And I think that was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very cool. And that's why, and it's like that. Almost like I think all over she just looked bare with the dress on. I don't think it was like nothing too crazy. You know, she ain't had to do much to look good.
Right.
And yeah, and I do like that, and I like that it was one of the underrated looks, and that's what I think I like about the Met Gala. Like, I don't like to look at those that everybody posts over and over again, because most of the time they only post it because somebody else posted it. I like when you go
Mm-hmm.
into it and just literally look at those people that
Look at
just
it.
you're not looking at. You know what I mean? So that was like one of those underrated looks. So yeah, I will agree. Yes, it was Fallen Angel, and it's funny. I guess Diddy the villain and she the Fallen Angel. Who else? But
Pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah, but yeah, it was definitely cool. I definitely liked it. I definitely did.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. Here we go for my number one. And
All
my no
right.
and my number one, when I say I could not stop looking at it, cool, something I would wear like part of it, not all of it, but cool, hard to me. And it is my number one is Jeremy Pope. Jeremy Pope is
Okay.
a actor. He been in different movies, like he been on a Netflix series, Hollywood. I think what was the other one? He just did a movie called The Inspection or something. I think, yeah, The Inspection about the people in the
Mm-hmm.
army. So yeah, he did. He's just an actor, just one of the up and coming actors. He been in a different stuff or whatever, and he
Okay.
was in a custom Balmain or people say Balmain, but say Balmain look. And yeah, so he basically had a cape. It was basically it really was pretty simple too. That's why I think for this thing, it seemed like a lot of people went simple. It was like simple but enough, I guess. And so he had on
Mm-hmm.
just like these, I think, hot brought up pants. They were tailored, like nicely tailored pants. And he had the piece was this long cape he had, and I think they said it was 80 feet. And it was literally that's what the Met Gala is supposed to be, that theatrical look. Like how
Right.
Rihanna went, she had the was it the yellow one? I can't even remember where it just literally took up space all around. And that's what I think when I think of
Yeah.
Met Gala, that's what I think of. And I had to pick number one because it's a male doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. And I don't even think he was highlighted enough. But literally, he had Carl, of course, on the cape, so he was on theme. It's just hard,
Right.
just good. Like I really can't say nothing bad about it. And it was simple to the point. And for it to be Balmain, one of those brands that everybody looked to, it was
Mm-hmm.
even cool. I think it was out of box for them. I haven't really seen them do anything like this before, where it was kind of like that big extravagant. It's usually like their
Right.
same, but it was cool. And I definitely liked it. If I went, I think I would try to go in that direction. Something big, extravagant, but not too much. Not nothing you're looking at me crazy, but literally my what I'm wearing is speaking for it. I don't have to sit up there and
Mm-hmm.
tell you I'm wearing this. You look at it and you taking it in, you understand it. So yeah, that's my number one.
Okay.
Killed it.
Okay.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Okay. I saw his look. I did like it. I like that he did have the guy. What his name is? Can't say.
I don't say under that. The ball, you talking
Yeah.
about the ball man, the designer. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
yeah, that he had that guy on his train. Yeah, I
Hmm.
call it a train.
Oh, you talking about
Um,
Carl? You talking about Carl?
yeah, Carl. He had
Yeah.
Carl on his train. I
Hmm.
did love that. And I love just the old dramatic train. I just any long dramatic train, like how can you not feel like royalty in something
That's
like
what
that?
I mean. Yeah.
Even if it didn't have his face on it. Like when if
Yes.
no, I'm not getting married, but if I just had like a relationship ceremony, I'm
Uh-huh.
really gonna have a long black sheer train. Like
Hmm.
so I can see why you put him number one. He
Yeah.
definitely set the tone. I
Yeah.
give him that. He set the
It,
tone for that.
right. And it was cool. I don't think it was nothing where I know a lot of people kind of goes uh to the Met Gala and try to do something that's so different. I think you try to do so different that it's really don't even get looked at. And I feel like he didn't even
Mm-hmm.
really go in the direction of I'm trying to be different. He just literally just went dramatic. And that's what the Met Gala
Yeah,
is. You want extravagant and dramatic. And I think that's exactly what he exuded through his fashion. So
I
yeah,
agree.
that's our top three. But
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Okay. So did you have any honorable mentions? Like, what did you wish you could have put in the top three, but you just didn't?
Probably Tim.
Okay.
I would go with Tim. Her look overall, I just loved it. She was definitely in top five. She probably would have been. Number four or number five, somewhere in there with Carisha. I love the headpiece. Of course, it's giving me the super villain look that I like with the headpiece, like the not even Maleficent, just some type of like dark, whoever the little witch lady is from Snow White, like something like that. It's
Yeah.
just giving
Mm-hmm.
me very Disney villain
Mm-hmm.
vibe. So I'm gonna go with Sims. I
Okay.
really the headpiece set it off for me. I liked it.
Okay. And mine is gonna be like a default, like let me before I say it. I wanted to say some I do want to say something about Tim's. I just
Okay,
love Tim's. I just really love
I
her.
know.
And yeah, I don't think she could do nothing wrong with my eyes. So dang, I hate that I couldn't put her in my top three because that's actually one of the first people I think we saw online. And that
Yeah,
she kind of set the tone for me. I kind of knew I was like, okay, well, maybe everybody doing black and white, and that's exactly what everybody did, black and white. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, I did love it. That's I love the like you were saying. I like that. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not. You're not trying to be too different. You're just literally being extravagant and theatrical with it,
mm-hmm.
dramatic, and it comes off elegant. You know what I mean? Not
It
like
does.
you doing too much. It just comes off elegant. So yeah, I did like hers too. Um, I'm gonna just I have two. My first one would be Doja Cat, of course, because I told you I love her just because she just do what she want to do.
Meow,
Yeah,
meow.
right. That right there, like just to come as the cat, just to kind of resonate with her name. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
I don't know. It was cool to me. And I like she stayed like you said she stayed in character. I just really liked it. And it almost make you forget about the dress, but I think she still looked nice in her
true.
dress. But I think just the overall just the persona of it, the cat. I just love that. And of course, my other one, I don't even care what she wore, but I'm gonna do an honorable mention Ice Spice because this is her first Met Gala.
Like, oh,
I don't even, I don't even care what she had on, but yeah, she did. Ice Spice did look nice, and she was on theme too.
she
For it to
did.
be her first one, she just had on basically, everybody wore black and white, so she had on her white. And I wonder if I'm not mistaken, she had on Balmain too. I think she did too. Yeah, she
Okay.
had on. Was it Balmain? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but yeah, I think she had on Balmain too. And it was nice. I liked it.
Yeah, it was
So yeah, so that's my other
spicy. It
honorable
looked
mention.
good.
Yeah, like, but yeah. Okay, so was it any moment at the Met Gala that kind of stuck out to you, or that you saw people talking about online, or whatever? Yeah.
I want to say the main one, of course, was Doja Cat and her translator, cat translator. Um, just with the meow, like meow, meow,
Yeah. Yeah.
meow, meow. It kind of reminds me of the commercial. You remember the commercial, like meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
exactly
Yes,
what it reminded me of.
millennial, maybe just for millennials, but
Get the
um but yeah, I think that's the only one. I think it was pretty funny. I did like how she stayed in character.
Yeah.
And even I like how the interviewer stayed in character too,
Yeah.
because they asked her a question. She's just like, meow, what are you wearing? She's like, meow, meow,
Yeah.
meow, meow. And they're
Hmm.
like, okay, okay. So I just like the whole what is it? Improv. It's not improving, whatever it is of
Yeah.
what they were doing. Like I
Yeah.
I loved it. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with Doja Cat's moment. It was
Right.
funny.
She was I think she was very dedicated to her character. Whatever she came in there
Yes.
had her head. People call it crazy, whatever. She stuck with it, and she ain't letting them break it. She was sticking with it,
Right.
even though she was vaping in the Met Gala. She stuck with it. So bad that she was just
Well,
vaping, but
it
yeah,
is Doja Cat. It's
I
Doja
about to
Cat.
say you're
I
right,
could
but
see
yeah,
her
she stuck with
vaping.
it.
Probably
I
smoking
love that.
cigarettes too.
That was, but
A
yeah,
whole cigarette.
all right. I love the dedication though. She definitely stuck to character, and I
Yeah.
just love that. Okay. Mine would be to stick out to me. What I saw people talking about online. Of course, was Young Miami and Diddy. Um,
Hmm.
and I think it was Lala, right? I think
Yeah.
she asked the question that many people want to ask them and haven't had a chance to because they really don't go out to these things as a date. I think it was probably the first time they went somewhere where they was like a date or something. I don't think they've been on a red carpet and then together, if I'm not mistaken. So this was the time she asked that hard hitting question that people asked them, they never answered, and this was were they official. And did it answer? first he was sweating real bad. So yeah, he was nervous. He was nervous. He didn't want to answer. And they answered, and basically they were saying that they aren't putting a title on things, like you know what I'm saying, like I guess they're in a
Yeah,
situation, some kind that we kind of already knew. The way, like I don't know, I guess people expect. I think there's a thing with people, they really expect people, because you see two celebrities together, I guess they forget they human, that like they regular people too, that like how we just talk to people for a minute. I guess they can't do that because they in the public. So I think
right.
they doing that. Like she asked them were they together, and they gave that answer that people that we would give out here. We'll give people that same, you know what I'm saying, that same answer, saying like
Exactly.
we just really ain't, you know what I'm
We
saying,
just
we
kicking
ain't,
it like we
yeah,
cool.
we cool. That's why I'm saying I hate that they can't do it. That's why I said people put too much on. People might say, yeah, you might need to like go off and she need to get somebody who love her and he don't really like all that. Don't people tell you out it every day? I mean, that's just what it is, you know.
Exactly. She
So
know
I
what
did
she
like that.
doing. He know what he
Exactly.
doing.
Exactly. And I hate that people make it such a big deal. I think that them at the Met Gala show that they can go out, look good, and have what they have, and they ain't gotta, if they ain't gotta put titles on it. I don't know why people want to put titles on it so bad. It's crazy.
Exactly. And
But
it's one thing if she's just out here like, he's dating my man,
yeah,
all this, and he ain't saying nothing, or if he out and just like, oh, that's my girl,
yeah.
we together, and she not
Uh,
saying it, then you was like, okay, y'all together or not? But they haven't said anything to be like,
nothing.
this dude just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and not saying that they still can't be together, but just let people have fun.
And that and that's
And
it.
that's what she's doing. She's a
Yeah.
city girl. Like,
There you
wait,
go.
I'm sorry, city girl. So just let her do her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get off y'all Miami. Like, she can go hold up, put that, what she put that poppy, some or the sign, hold it
Go
up. She can do
poppy.
she can do what she want to do. Y'all do it to
And
people who
still
y'all
get somebody else.
exactly, and y'all
Exactly.
be doing it to people who y'all don't even be close to for real. Why she can't do it? You know, that's why I say I
Right.
hate that they are famous, but they are still regular people.
Yeah.
Yeah, get off y'all Miami. But yeah. So that was the Met Gala. And I did want to ask a question. Now that you've seen this theme and we saw what
hmm
this one was kind of, I don't even know how to describe this one. I think this is one of the calmer Met Galas. I feel like people could have literally didn't have to do much to fit in theme with this one. You see, if you notice, many people like every year people be like, um, they ain't no theme or what's really the theme. You see, because everybody was so simple and so black and white that nobody got questioned because that's how
Yeah.
it was really kind of like not a thing for it. It was just literally just I don't even know how to say it, just mute kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, so what what do you want next year's Met Gala theme to be?
Oh, you would hit me with a question that I had to sit and think on.
I know what I mean.
Um, just because we're talking about villains right now and the people dressing as villains, I'm gonna go with a super villain thing or something like that.
Okay,
Like, yeah, some
okay,
some super villain or either the nice person, like that type of
okay,
thing or something. So I'm gonna go with that.
okay. And me, it's crazy. I don't know, but see, I was gonna say literally two of them, but you just took it. But yeah, I do like that. But I was gonna say, but villain, but more, I would want to see a horror thing. I want to see,
That'll be cool.
yeah, I want to see like people coming as these characters, people having to show like if you want to wear a tux, that tux got to be dripping blood or so. You know, it got to be some design,
Yeah.
something. I want to see horror because I feel like it'll make people go towards being camp, and people are really don't really push to that no more. I guess because like as long as you got design, that's cool. But I want them to have to push and look at it like I'd never forget I wore this. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
and then the other one, um, I want in my head, I'm thinking like a money heist thing. So I don't know if I'm thinking money heist or the Great Gatsby. So like I want it to be what a man come in these suits, but I want them to be extravagant, and a woman come in those. Oh, how can I think like you know what I'm saying?
Not
The
the
dress
flapper
where
gown.
not like that, but like the guns where they leg be out and they have a gun on the hip on their thigh. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like the I always think of Bonnie and Clyde, but it's like that
Yeah, like that, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would want the next Met Gala to be. Now, mind you, it probably ain't gonna be that. They're probably gonna just go to sleep on me, but it's cool though. But that's what I wish
Okay.
the next thing would be. So yeah, this year's Met Gala was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
Of course, not
Nice
one of
and
the best.
simple.
Nice and simple. Very. I about to say this is probably the quietest, simplest Met Galas we've had, which I guess ain't a bad thing. I get, but yeah. Um, so that is the end of our segment reaction to the Met Gala. And you guys
Yes.
make sure you pay attention to the fashion. It is all about the fashion. So just make sure you're the
Yes.
fashion. And whoever
And
watching, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no, I'm gonna tell them to comment and let us know who was your favorite look and
Yeah,
actually who was your worst look. Because we never did worst look. So let us know who was like the worst fashion on there.
right. And I'm not gonna say worse because I don't want anybody going on my Instagram and picking a picture. I don't have time for that. They ain't finna
He's a
bash me.
Pisces, y'all. He a Pisces.
You ain't finna bash me. I ain't got that. Because I had just get into it. I want to find out what yet. But I'm just playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you for watching. And see
Thank
you on the
you.
3 Ways to Say It podcast.